Number three issue in Florida probate. Can you avoid probate? Can you not have lawyers in your life when your family member, wife, spouse, mother, dad, or whatever dies? And the answer to the question is yeah. If you do your work on the front end, and most of the times you need a good estate planning attorney, but the reality is if you're sharp and sophisticated, you can avoid probate entirely. The way you do that is you make sure that all of the assets of the deceased are jointly titled. In housing and real estate, we talk about things like a life estate deed or the Ladybird Enhanced Life Estate Deed that makes it clear that on death, the property is going to transfer to someone else that's specified. On other financial accounts, investment accounts, bank accounts, all these things, we make sure that we have good beneficiary designations. And if all this is done correctly, then you can avoid the thousands, perhaps tens of thousands of dollars that are usually associated with probate fees. But what tends to happen is there's something that's missing. One of the critiques of lawyers that do wills and probates and trusts and that kind of thing is that we don't do a good enough job of working with the person to get all of the accounts transferred over. One of my critiques of estate planning, particularly when somebody does like trusts, is we do this fancy trust and sometimes it's in this beautiful binder and it's got all the calligraphy and all that great stuff, but not enough time is spent to actually transfer all the assets in. So you do a revocable trust, but then the house isn't deeded into that trust, the car isn't deeded into that trust, the bank account doesn't have payable on death into that trust. So can you avoid probate? Yes, but you probably need to work with an experienced estate planning attorney right at the front end before someone's dead to make sure that all of that estate planning is done properly to allow you to do what you're ultimately seeking to do, which is avoid probate.